You guys want to see where technology is taking us? I'm at Whole Foods right now, and I'm getting ready to pay for my food with the palm of my hand, like this. But I'm not going to show the palm of my hand because I don't know if you guys could take the video, screenshot it, and wave the picture of the palm of my hand over the thing and pay for you guys stuff. So we're just not even going to take chances. But I am going to show you guys how far we've come with technology because it's crazy. So this is a new technology that they've come out with, and I'll show you guys how it works. Your total will pop up, and then you'll wave your hand over this, and it'll process your payment, and that's it.
Shalom. Giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rukakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well in all truth and sincerity. Shalom, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, the house of David, which consists of the 12 tribes of Israel, which consists of you so-called Negroes, West Indians, Haitians, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, so we got Eve being Eve, all right, for the most part. All right, Eve is all on board, all right, for the MOTB. Eve is all on board for the MOTB, which is Revelations 13 and 16. All right, we bring this out a lot, so let's go get it. Revelation 13, 16, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, say he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom, let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. All right, and in this clip, all right, what you just saw, all right, is conditioning for the MOTB. All right, Esau does everything in gradualism. He does it gradually. He ain't just gonna come out and say, all right, everybody got to take this C-hip. All right, he gonna prepare the people mentally for it before he just, come out and introduce it to the masses and, make it public and make it mandatory on top of that. So they got all this, so-called fancy technology, new technology with the palm and, the forehead scanners and all this and that. But all this is a precursor, all right, for the MOTB. And Eve, man, is all on board, all right. Eve is gonna have very little to no resistance when it comes to taking this CHIP, man. Because Eve don't like being uncomfortable or being in adversity for 1 second, man. So Eve, and Eve and Esau, that they go back to the garden. So most Eves, all right, they gonna be all on board, and they're gonna be a stumbling block to Jake, all right, in Jake ear, making them take it, all right. Because when Esau, all right, bring about this man-made famine. All right, and it's already starting off on a small scale, on the small level. You got these food shortages and inflation on food, and So like I said, Esau does everything in gradualism. All right, so he got to, before he just come out and introduce it. All right, he got to get the people ready for it. All right, he got to, the economy got to be in shambles, and they gonna do their best to try to do away with cash as soon as they can to get people ready for it. All right, and Eve, as you saw in the clip, man, and I'm about to play it again. Eve is all in. All right, so let's get it again, and the audio is a little out of sync with the visual, so Salaki for that, but just bear with it if you can.
You guys want to see where technology is taking us? I'm at Whole Foods right now, and I'm getting ready to pay for my food with the palm of my hand, like this. But I'm not going to show the palm of my hand because I don't know if you guys could take the video, screenshot it, and wave the picture of the palm of my hand over the thing and pay for you guys stuff. So we're just not even going to take chances. But I am going to show you guys how far we've come with technology because it's crazy. So this is a new technology that they've come out with, and I'll show you guys how it works. Your total will pop up, and then you'll wave your hand over this, and it'll process your payment, and that's it. And off I go with my food, lunch, and things. Do y'all see how crazy technology is getting?
That's what it's gonna be with you. You know, Jake and that food, man. And that's what this devil gonna use. You know, Esau crafty. You know, he cunning hunter. You know, and he, pursuing to the book of Genesis, it says, the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field. So Esau know what Esau know most of Jake's pet peeves, man. This food was gonna be a big, a major, stumbling block, if you will, to Jake. Most Jake gonna take it simply because of the food, man. I ain't gonna have too many other things in mind, but most Jakes is gonna be all about food. Jake can't go, man. Most Jakes and Eves can't go, I say, 3-4 hours at the least at a time without eating, man, without eating and drinking. All right, so this food is gonna be, a major factor tying in, all right, to the micro C hip, the MOTB. All right.
I have to pull nothing out of my bag. My purse stayed on my arm the whole time. I just waved my hand over a sensor, and I don't know if you guys seen, but like the debit card that they have saved on file for my palm print pops up, and it says, "Thank you for your purchase. The amount will be removed."
All right, and another thing, all right, there's gonna be a major selling point for the beast, all right, to get people to take this C hip is gonna be convenience. All right, don't get pulled in by how convenient it is and how easy it is. All right, Jake just got to stop being lazy. I mean, it don't take much to go in your purse or to go in your pocket or wallet or whatever and pull out cash or even your debit card. All right, and debit cards and credit cards and all that was also preparation for the MOTB, but it ain't the MOTB. So if you if you it ain't gonna kill you, Jake. You just go in your pocket and get cash or a card or whatever we got, and we know they're gonna do away with all that, but just for the sake of the edification of this video or this lesson, I just want to make that point. All right, so a big selling point, a big persuader of Esau getting people to take this C hip is gonna be convenience. All right, oh, it's so easy and it's cashless, so you ain't gotta worry about germs and all this nonsense, and with the C hip inside of you, you ain't gonna have to worry about losing it or misplacing nothing or anything like that. So don't be pulled in by the so-called convenience, all right, or the C hip, all right, the MOTB, all right, when the time comes.
And then my debit card. What? I don't know. That's so cool to me. In a world where a lot of things are not cool these days, that is so amazing to me.
All right, in a world where a lot of things are not cool these days, all right, and that's Esau again. being, in its craftiness, most of this stuff going on today, all right, is man-made, all right, problem, reaction, solution. And that's going to be another thing with this MOTB, all right. They're going to present it as this is the solution to all our problems, all right. Most problems, and, a lot of quote unquote, so-called problems will disappear once you get it, and once we get the masses to take it, you won't have to worry about, so-called diseases and this and that, and they're gonna present this thing as as the answer, as the solution. As this is the next this is the next big thing. All right, they're gonna get your celebrities to push it. So like as she said, it's so cool as she put it. A lot of folks gonna be taken by that or whatever, but hey, the elect, hopefully we're part of that number. We ain't going we ain't going for this thing, man. The elect ain't gonna take it under no circumstances, even in the face of death, all right. We ready to die for the Lord, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, all right, if it come to that, all right. So we don't care how cool it is, how convenient it is, okay, what kind of problems or what situation going on around us, all right. The elect will not care, man. The elect is not gonna take this thing.
It almost makes me feel like Chip Girl. And if you guys don't know who Chip Girl is, you need to go search Chip Girl and you need to watch and like all of her feed, because her and her husband are amazing. I'm sure they're gonna be the reason behind a lot of us getting a lot of different technology one day. That man is a freaking genius. But I feel like Chip Girl here. I feel like her.
Eve. All right, she, as you heard, she said she feel like Chip Girl. All right, and let's go see who Chip Girl is. All right. All right, so here we got, here we got Chip Girl. As you can tell off the rip, more than likely, I think, I perceive her to be a so-called white woman, a Edomite chick, all right. And as you can see, this Eve, man, Eve wanting to be. Let's just get the clip, man. Before we go into it, let's just get the clip. All right.
Welcome to Tech Talk, where we discuss everything techie and innovative. Today, I'm going to answer all of your guys' questions about my chip. Do I really have a chip in my hand? Yes. How'd you get it there? It's a permanent piercing that was put in by a piercing specialist. Can I get it removed? Yes. Is it trackable? No. Let me demonstrate. This is a piece of furniture that we have chippied. This is where the reader is. If I go like this, it's still locked. My hand has to be so close to the piece of furniture for it to open. The range is extremely short. Why did you get chipped? We live in a smart house that has RFID readers all around the house, and I didn't want to carry around a key card, so we found this as an alternative. Why is everything locked in your house? Our house is basically one big prototype, a proof of concept projects we're working on. What happens if you move? We can program anything to work with our chip. So if we make new furniture, Mike can program it to my chip. Is Chip Guy chipped? Yes. That's why he's Chip Guy. How do our kids get around? We do have RFID jewelry, and our oldest daughter that's on here sometimes gets an RFID chip inside her manicure or under her manicure. What happens at the airport? Nothing. Can I get an MRI? Yes, and I've gotten one. Nothing happens. What happens if the power goes out? It still works. What happens when you have guests over? So we can lock and unlock everything through an app on our phone and in our house. So if we want doors locked, we can lock them. And if we want them unlocked, we can unlock them. So when guests come over, it's not really a problem. And we also give out key cards that expire on certain dates when they come over. I think that was most of your questions.
All right, so that, as you can see, all right, that's who this Eve, all right, that's who this Eve want to be like, man. And most of our people, all right, Eve and Jake, all right, men and women, all right, they see these heathen, all right, got all this so-called, fancy technology, and they see them in their prosperity, and they want to be, they want to be like the heathen, man. All right. But this ain't your kingdom, Jake. All right. These Edomites are in their kingdom. They're in their salvation now, all right. So just because you see them and they got the RFID, C hip, and they seem like they prospering, and they got everything that the heart can want. All right, don't be taken by that, man. All right, let's get because they in their risk now, man. Their risk is our captivity, all right, and our risk is gonna be their captivity. So we shouldn't be trying to be like these heathen, man. All right, let's get Proverbs 3. And Salaki. Let's get this book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 31. Envy not thou envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. For the froward is abomination to the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, but his secret is with the righteous. The curse of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is in the house of the wicked, but he blesses the habitation of the just. All right, so there you go. All right, according to the scriptures, all right, we ain't supposed to want to be like these heathens like it. And as you heard, she just came right out and said, "I feel like Chip Girl. I feel like Chip Girl." All right, her and her husband are their geniuses. All right, man. We don't care about these Edomites, man. All right, all right. That's why pursuant to the book of John, it said the truth shall make you free. So when you see these Edomites, all right, so-called prospering, all right, that ain't gonna, the elect ain't gonna be fooled, all right. As scripture say, if it was possible, they would deceive the very elect. So we ain't gonna be taken away by these. We ain't gonna be taken aback and blown away by these Edomites, man. All right. As I said earlier, the elect the Lord ain't gonna let his elect take this thing, man. All right. So Jake talking about she feel like Salaki Eve talking about she feel like Chip Girl and this and that, and hey, man, Eve, you better come out of that, man. You better wake up for it's too late, all right? Cause what you just seen, Chip Girl, what she had, all right, is the MOTB, all right. And as you can see, it's already here. It just ain't been implemented, all right, worldwide, all right. The Lord gonna present this thing as a test, all right, to his people, all right. He can care less whether or not the heathen, these other nations, he can care less. The Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua can care less whether they take it or not, all right? And a lot of them already got it, all right? So, all right, all right, stop trying to be like these Edomite chicks, these so-called white women, all right? They're in their kingdom now, all right? Your job is to get up under a man, specifically an Israelite man, a man of the Lord, all right? And be obedient and serve your man, all right, and let your man guide you, guide the household, all right. So I just want to put that on. I just want to put that on wax. I ain't want to make this too long, all right. Just wanted to bring out something on Revelation 13 and 16, all right, the MOTB, which is soon to come. So, hopefully this was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. And I want to say shalom to the hopeful elect, double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone, DTA, Salaki, DTA, all right, Abba, shalom.